All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back. Ignore the police sirens in the background. I didn't do it. Whatever it was. Um, but yeah, welcome everyone. I hope you're all having a good night or day wherever on planet Earth you are. Just gonna do a quick audio and video check just to make sure it is good for you guys. Even though there's an advert playing right now, how dare I be monetized? Don't skip the ads, people. Just bear with me just a second while I check it. Got 7 people watching right now. Smash that like button. It will definitely pick up as we go through. Okay, yeah, no, we're all good. We're all good. We're set. Call it trauma from previous streams in the past. Okay, so we got Ginger with a side and Ninja. What's up, dude? Had a wonderful weekend in Wales. Got to meet Dogpool herself. Nice. I'm glad you had a good time. You're late. Yeah. As this guy says here, that's in response to you. Did you see the One Piece season 2 teaser? Nah. I don't know much about One Piece. I'm not going to pretend. Return of the King. I mean, well, hey, Danny, it's a bit of a spoiler there, no? The GOAT is almost here. Yes, he is. I'm doing good, Kevin, man. How are you? Bless, Finn, Darth Prodigy. So it's good. Again, like I said last week, it's just good to be back to form. It's good to be doing this regularly again. And, I did say that once Cobra Kai was done, there would be a drop off. But we're rolling with it. The people that stick around are the ones that I care most about. So for me, if you stick around, you're a real one, and I appreciate you wholeheartedly. And that's just, yeah. So, Kushti Wu. I'm just going to quickly send that. Okay, one sec. 1 second. Hang on. Just going to quickly send a little email. Okay, so everyone that's watching, smash that like button and let's get welcome back. Legend, nah. NASA's finest. That's the legends. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, no, it's a great time to be a fan of, well, just anything right now. We are in the midst of everything going well, from Superman to Fantastic Four to Spider-Man. The set photos of Spider-Man look absolutely incredible. I can't think of a bad thing to say about any of them. They look very much like this upcoming Spider-Man movie is taking the best elements from Andrew's Spider-Man, Tobey's Spider-Man, what worked in the Homecoming trilogy, and it's just combining it all together. And I really appreciate that, and I really like that, and I think it's really adding and enhancing to the story going forward. And it's just nice to know that Michael Mando is back. He played Nacho in Better Call Saul. He's going to be playing Scorpion in this movie. So finally, we get to pay off that end credit scene that we saw ages ago, and we get some resolution to all of that. So I'm looking forward to that, and I can't wait to see what's in store in this really grounded Spider-Man adventure. Because to me, as much as No Way Home was good, I have been yearning. I have been yearning for a Spider-Man movie that is grounded and is set within the underworld, and we haven't really had that. I'm talking like how the Spider-Man PS4 game handled it, where you had like Hammerhead, you had Tombstone, you just had all of these street level characters. And the thing is, I don't worry that they'll have too many characters in the mix. If they have Tombstone, Scorpion, Hammerhead, they can find a way to balance it. Obviously, you have Scorpion as one of the main ones, but you could have people like Hammerhead and Tombstone as just side characters that are just in a montage, and it just enriches the world and the lore to such a degree that I'm like, you know what, this is cool. And I do like this background that I'm currently rocking. As you know, I'm a Star Wars dude, but let me just change this real quick because it's not the discussion. It's I'm talking Spider-Man, so we're gonna put some Spidey stuff there. Danny says that K-pop Demon Hunters is the best movie of the year. I'm sure he'll probably have a few things to say about that when I bring him on later on, as with some of the other boys. I'm also going to be bringing my little bro Steph back on as well. And yeah, no, I expect the Scorpion suit to look absolutely stellar. So I'm looking forward to that. There's been a lot of good stuff that has been released in terms of Spider-Man and the pictures, and I just can't wait to see where they go with it. Mars Lowell says, I wish they continue the Black Lightning series. I mean, I watched the first season or two. I did enjoy it. I just never kept up with it because, to be honest, at that point, I was very superhero fatigued out with the CW shows. It was just too much. There was just too many. I couldn't keep up. And it was like every week, Arrow, Flash, Legend, Supergirl, Black Lightning, and then they went and added Stargirl, and then Batwoman, and I was like, it's too many. I can't. Like, it's one thing to get a movie about it, and then to have a series about it like constantly. Apparently, Mr. Negative isn't in the film. That's a bummer. I don't like that already. Sadie Sink's playing Gwen. Yeah, I could see that. I wonder if they'll change her hair though. Superman was great. Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four was great. So it's great to be. Yeah, it is. It is great. It is great. I've talked a lot about it before that I feel like Superman needs to dial back on the comedy, but it's in a good place. The vision is there, and where they can go from here is in a good position. It's just in a good position. It's always when I'm streaming, I got loaded. Right. Hang on. Let me just quickly check to see if there's any set photos I can pull up on stream. Now, how the streams will work going forward, as usual, as I've said before, it will just be me on my ones, and then I'll bring the boys on a bit later. And this image right here, this specific one, because this is the one that I really wanted to talk about. And hell, I mean, I could just share the screen because there's loads of these anyway. So all of these images here are just incredible. Like, the suit looks absolutely stellar. I love the look. I love the simplicity. It feels like it's straight from comic to screen. And the closest Spider-Man suit that captured that, in my opinion, was Andrew's suit in TASM 2. No other suit has come close. As much as I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and I'm a Raimi trilogy quote-unquote fanboy, that suit, as cool as it wasn't comic to screen. It was comic to screen in the sense of, okay, we're adapting it or whatever, but it wasn't a faithful, and I want to be careful how I word this, it wasn't as faithful as it could have been, in my opinion. Still a great suit, and I love it, but when you look at the Spider-Man suits overall, this one here is arguably the most comic to screen out of the lot. The TASM 1 suit is, I don't really like it. The Homecoming suit was cool, but it was just, it's like, we're just tiptoeing around a little bit. The Infinity War suit was cool, but it was just a power buff for the movie, because they quickly got rid of that nanotech and they said, we're getting this the fuck out of here. We're not using this. And then obviously the Raimi, like the original Raimi suit was great when it had the black symbiote on it. I think that's arguably one of the most symbolic suits that has ever existed in the realm of any Spider-Man media ever. But I think this particular suit right here, this is my favorite live action suit for Spider-Man of all time. It just captures it perfectly. And then we get some cool little fighting pose here, and we get him putting on the mask over here. And, I could sit here and just really break down the minutiae of a singular image, but I'm not going to do that. You guys know me better than that. I'm not going to milk shit for views. But what I will say is this gives me hope, and I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm curious to see what they'll do with Punisher and how much they're going to tone him down, and just, how they'll adapt that. I expect Punisher to be toned down because ultimately it is a Spider-Man product, and the market is a lot less niche and it's more casual. So you need it to have a certain degree of, okay, there's going to be kids watching. We can't have Frank Castle ripping someone's eyes out of their sockets. As cool as it is for the character, you just can't do it. I do expect him to be toned down a little bit. And how will they go about that? I still don't like the fact that Hulk is in this movie. I think Hulk is one of those characters where I want Hulk back. Like, I think I haven't seen Hulk since Age of Ultron. Like, I would like Hulk to come back, like actual Hulk. Because what we've got right now is not Hulk. And then with Thor, I want Chris Hemsworth to shine, and there's rumors that he's going to be killed off in Doomsday. And spoiler, everyone's going to be killed off. So I'm just curious to see how that pans out, and I'm here for it, and I'm excited to see it. The web shooters on the outside of the suit, I can understand that. I can understand why you don't like that, but I think to me, I kind of like it because it's what's always been so unique to me and fascinating is when Spidey's web shooters break, how does he adapt to a situation where he can't web people up? And as much as I'm happy that we've got this soft rebooted version of Spider-Man who's more in line with what Spider-Man should be and less Tony Stark Jr., Iron Boy Jr., whatever the fuck, we still need to keep in line with the character. And the character was mentored by Tony Stark. And the lesson was, if you're nothing without that suit, you shouldn't have it. So I actually agree that he has web shooters, because if they get destroyed, he will have fail safes. He'll have backup plans in case those things go wrong. And one of my favorite scenes in any Spider-Man movie ever is actually in TASM 2, when Electro destroys the web shooters on Andrew's arms. And I love how with Spider-Man, we just call them by the actor names. And then he uses the tech, even though it's broken, to split it in two different ways, and it still somehow works. So that kind of stuff I like. And I think it makes for some great visual storytelling. And it puts Spider-Man in a position where, okay, he's got to adapt, to a certain situation. I hope they further expand on the Criminal Underground, Hammerhead, and the Marja. Yes, I mean, hell, you could go a step further. Like, I know in the Iron Man video game, they had obviously not everything needs to be connected to Iron Man, but you could do a little loose Easter egg that Tony was having run-ins with the Marja way back when. Tombstone, Silvermane, since Fisk is mayor, there's a power vacuum. Exactly. And then you have the whole of New York dividing into districts of everyone fighting over for their share of the turf. And I would be so here to see that. I really would. And I guess in a non-Spider-Man related thing, one thing that I wanted to talk about, this is going to feel kind of random, like to go from Marvel to DC, but we have the Green Lantern series fast approaching, and I'm not the biggest Green Lantern guy. I'm not going to pretend that I am, but I really do enjoy Green Lantern. I've read a few of the comics, and I think Hal and John, especially John, are some of my favorite DC characters that they have going. And, I was talking about it with my bros the other day, that if they decide to go the route of killing off Hal Jordan at the start of the show, I am immediately going to not like that. I'm immediately going to have a problem. And I think you do a poor job of wanting people to care about Jon Stewart when you kill off Hal Jordan. I think as much as Jon Stewart has his fans, there's a lot of people who have more of an affinity to Hal Jordan because he's the OG. Obviously, if you read comics, he's not the OG, but he is OG in the sense of he is the Genesis character that we start with when we start watching these films or we start reading these comics. Hal Jordan is the Peter Parker. He's not the Miles Morales. He's the Peter Parker. And I really think it would be a huge disservice, especially after the Green Lantern film in 2011. You would be doing such a massive disservice to the character by just immediately either killing him off or making him the villain, because it's being dubbed as a murder mystery. And okay, cool. But what you do is you go the route, and I give credit to my brother Darius for mentioning this, is you go the route of something happens, Hal Jordan gets blamed for it, and Jon Stewart is the only one who believes him when it was actually a Guardian. So it's a very Jedi Sith sort of tale where a Guardian is responsible. So therefore, when the Guardian is responsible, they let Hal Jordan take the fall because he's known as a maverick. He's known as a chaotic individual, if you will. And Jon Stewart is the only one who shows him solidarity. That gets Jon Stewart over with the people. And it shows why Jon Stewart is deserving of the Green Lantern mantle, not because, he's brave and he's willing to fight evil, but because he's willing to stamp out injustice. And when the series ends, you could have Hal Jordan just retire. You could have him just retire. And clearly with what they're setting up with Superman and the Justice Gang, with Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific, what you can do is you can just have Hal Jordan part of the Justice League. But Jon Stewart is the one on the council. So this gets Jon Stewart over with the fans immediately. Then you have Sinestro have no trust in the Guardians whatsoever. He's disillusioned. He doesn't trust them. And that opens the door for Sinestro to get the Ring of Fear. Boom, sets him up to be a villain. And then you pass the torch to Jon Stewart. Beautifully done. Great intro piece. What's not to love? That's just the way I feel about it. So I really do hope they continue with that. And that to me is the most empowering thing of it. So I really, really like that. And to throw it back to an old stream that we did where Darius actually said, did you know Green Lantern used to be weak to wood? And we all reacted to it. It's crazy. And yeah, I fully agree with what Kevin says here. The Guardians of the Universe are their own worst enemy. They create half. Exactly. So you can do a lot with this. I watched the flat. Oh, why would you do that to yourself? I hate that. That movie can burn in the pits of hell. I really detest The Flash 2023. And also, it doesn't earn the right to bring Michael Keaton back as Batman. Regardless of what you think of his Batman, he is the OG. He is the Christopher Reeve. What Christopher Reeve is to Superman, Michael Keaton is the Batman. They did him no justice. Ugh. Hey, Croft, what's up, bro? Sorry for the delay there. I had a bit of a brain fart because there was a loud-ass engine outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But yeah, like I'm looking forward to the Green Lantern show. I just want it to be good. And the thing is, Jon Stewart is my favorite Green Lantern. He's the one I grew up on with the old Justice League Unlimited series. I just want characters to be treated right. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to start bringing my boys on. So obviously, going forward, there will be more specific topics, which I talk about for like half hour, 40 minutes. And I think next week, what I'll be discussing is my thoughts on Doctor Doom, Avengers Doomsday, and how they're going to handle that, because apparently it is rumored that they're releasing the second half of the cast lineup. These next two movies are going to be insane in terms of the amount of characters, and it's just going to be wild. It's going to be absolutely fucking nuts. The JSA, yeah, no. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, no, I'm good. How are you keeping? And thank you, everyone who's watching. I appreciate all of you, of course. And let me know if you're digging this new format where it's basically just me on my ones for like half an hour, and then I bring the boys on afterwards. Let me know your thoughts. Let me do a little poll. Let me do a little poll. Can I do a poll? Let's do a poll. Okay, start a poll. All right, if I can actually freaking type. Do you like the new format? There you go. I put a poll there. I guarantee there'll be someone that votes no just to be trolly, but that's normal. And we're on 20 likes, people, so come on, smash that like button. Let's get to 25 likes. We got to like nearly 40 in the last one, so we're onwards. Yeah, without the fam, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. That's insane. I am gobsmacked. The only Guardian that has house. Exactly. Hulk back. Yes, we do need Hulk back. You all know my thoughts on that fella. I'm trying to wean away from being too politically charged here, but there's just certain things I can't let slide, and his behavior and how he conducts himself. Yeah. Completely honest with you, I haven't had a full night's sleep since Thursday. Well, I hope you get some sleep tonight. That would be beneficial, and I think you deserve it. What movie is worse, the holiday special or the Flash? Well, at least the Flash is competently shot. The holiday special is so bad that the whole movie's an acid trip. The whole movie is a pure acid trip. Like, you've got some crazy stuff that happens in that movie. You really do. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to assemble the troops. But yeah, like, I'm looking forward to the series. I think it'll be good. Yeah. Okay, so one person voted no, and I can see who it was. 93% say yes. No further comment. Also, anyone who has caught up on wrestling, John Cena is now face again, so that's refreshing. And I have my thoughts on how they're handling his opponent. There's a lot of controversy surrounding that, so I'm excited to see what that brings. So that should be fun. I'm going to get the boys in here in about 5 minutes. So, boys backstage, I see you. Get yourselves ready. Jacob, I like this format. It's amazing. Jesus. I think it's amazing for you to be back. No, I appreciate it, Lisa. So, guys and girls, this next 5 minutes is your time to ask me any questions specifically to me before the chaos begins. because it will. It very much will. We're going to go off on tangents. We're going to be having some discussions, and I can see a certain Texan friend of mine backstage just doing some Emperor Palpatine shit. John Cena's hero run could have been over. I also heard that MJ will be coming back. Do you think by the end of the movie she'll have her memories back? No, I don't think she will. I think this movie, she'll be in it, and it will be very much, they'll have scenes where how in TASM 2, Andrew was looking, again, I'm using his real name, like Andrew was looking at Gwen Stacy from afar. They'll have stuff like that, and she'll be in it, but she won't have a big role. Once Doomsday and Secret Wars is done and they reboot it, she'll be back. So for now, Peter's going to have some fun getting it on with other people. That should be fun. That should create some interesting conversations. The WWE needs to promote the younger talent. Yes, they do. We're in the era of comic accuracy. Finally, it's only taken us ages. Now, I will say this. As much as I think the comedy in Superman needs to be toned down just a smidge, that's Superman. I think the issue that we've had the last 2 decades is that superheroes need to be dark and edgy and broody all the time, which isn't the case. I think there is a lot to love in the aspect of we're going to get to a faithful adaptation of Superman, which is a very lighthearted and fluffy person. So to me, I really appreciate that. I really enjoy that. And they've got a great foundation. And I tell you what, I stand by what I said. Fantastic Four, to me, I freaking loved it. It had heart, it had emotion, it had power. I was there to see it. But just before I bring the boys on, because I did get asked this question earlier, these boys and girls right here, I cannot wait to see them get their shine in Doomsday. I'm here to see it, and then get inevitably killed off, but it's fine. I can't wait to see them get their shine. They'll get killed off, but I will enjoy it for what time I have it. Okay, right. Let's start drafting the boys on. So I've got 3 of them waiting backstage. I know of a couple more that will be joining soon. So let's just get some of them in here. I'm just going to quickly change the background to. Let's just change it to the James Gunn standard. No, that's Evan's line. Let's change it to let's change it to the James Gunn standard. Let's do that. All right, I'm going to get 3 of them on right now. The 3 that are waiting backstage. Everyone, welcome in Kevin, Evan, and of course the return of the King. Here we go. The craziest Texan you know. You love him. You hate him. He's one half of the dynamic duo, and man, he says some crazy shit sometimes. But I love him. Oh, here he is. Look at him. Look at him in all his element. He's back.
Oh, what up, chosen familiar? Your boy is back. Your boy is back. I was sitting on the sidelines. I was sitting on the sidelines just looking at this stream, and y'all guys were just looking pitiful. Just looking pitiful. But guess what? Your boy is back. I'm here. Let's go. How y'all doing today?
Let's freaking go. We're doing good. Let's leapfrog off of what you're gonna bring, Danny, because I know you got some thoughts that you want to say. It could be anything. Now, people in the chat, I warn you, this stream may go on for another hour and 30 because RJ hasn't even joined us yet. Cody hasn't popped in. My boy Steph hasn't joined yet. Gian will probably join at some point, and maybe Noah. So it's gonna get crazy. So, Danny, what would you like to?
I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude or anything. I mean, it's been a while since I've been up here. I was taking care of some personal stuff or whatever, but I'm here and we finna have fun up in this bitch.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
we are.
My bad.
Yes, we are. Don't worry about it. I've said worse. But yeah.
So what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Communication is
Superman. Key. Spider-Man, what are we doing?
I know that since I was just talking about Superman as well, like obviously we had a conversation earlier on in the week, and I'm excited to bring that to the forefront of like, how was it for you as someone who has seen multiple versions of Superman to never really have like a full faithful version beyond the Christopher Reeve one? But what was it like for you to see this movie come to fruition? Like, how was that for you? Because obviously, like I said, people, we're all of different ages and different generations, so it's just interesting to see what people say.
So, okay.
Start eating my food. This is my dinner.
My opinion, Superman.
11.
James Gunn Superman. Made by James Gunn, sponsored by James Gunn, and crypto is amazing.
James Gunn standard. Sorry.
it's the James Gunn standard. Yeah. So James Gunn, if you know me personally, I like James Gunn's work. So I already did a video on my personal channel, with my other group, for the Homies Podcast. If you want to go check it out for a real review. But just to, of course, I got to, man. You know, it's just is what it is. But anyway, so this is how we do it.
What's up, bro?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What up, dude?
All good, bro.
How you
doing
doing,
good,
my
man?
guy?
Carry on, Danny.
So, like, as far as James Gunn Superman, sponsored by James Gunn and affiliated by James Gunn, like, I think I enjoyed the movie for what it is. Like, I enjoyed it for the movie what it is, because that's Superman. We finally got somewhat a comic accurate Superman. Of course, I said this plenty of times to the boys. The movie was moving way too fast. It's like I guess it's one of your guys' TikTok generation things, because that movie was going by quick. Like, that 2 hours and 9 minutes went quick. I put my head down and I was like, "What the hell happened? The movie's done? Oh shit! Okay, all right, all right." I
want to give a quick shout out to my boy Nathan, who's watching right now. Nathan, I see you. Carry on, Danny.
Okay, me personally, like, as much as we all love Henry Cavill. We love Henry Cavill.
Yes, we do love Henry Cavill.
We love
great
Henry
man,
Cavill.
not Superman.
He's a great man, but he's not Superman. He might not even be Batman. We don't know. Shout out to Cody. If you get Henry Cavill as Batman,
did you have to mention it?
Yes, I did. Because I am Danny Watkins Jr. and I'm going to mention whenever I feel like. Yeah.
All right, Team Gramps.
Yeah, Team Gramps. That's right. You know what? Respect your elders. Anyway, like I was saying,
now that deserves a clip. That I need to find the clip. That's
not that hot. This guy woke up this morning. He was white.
It was white. So, So going back to James Gunn Superman, sponsored by James Gunn, affiliated by James Gunn. I think it's a little bit. I think David Cornsweet. I liked it a little bit better than Henry Cavill's. Now,
I mean,
before you guys say,
the thing is, like, sometimes even though they're OG, you've got to appreciate the birth of something new. There's always room. There's always room.
I mean, it said in High School Musical, it's the start of something new, right, Jacob? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Like, yeah, it's the start of something new. Anyway, but yeah, Henry Cavill Superman, we love him, we appreciate him, but I think David Cornsweet, like he got the juice. He's good. Like I like where he's going with this, man. Like I think David Cornsweet is going to do really good as Superman. And let's be honest, there hasn't been a bad casting of Superman at all. Like, it's just usually bad writing or whatever.
There's never been a bad Superman, which is quite lucky, really.
Yeah. So me personally, I think, the DCU is a solid start. It's not the greatest start or whatever, but I think James Gunn did what he needed to do. Like, because let's be honest with you, he couldn't trust this movie to anybody else, because if he would have gave it to somebody else, y'all would have blamed him anyway. So that's my thoughts on the James Gunn / affiliated by James Gunn, sponsored by James Gunn, with James Gunn's dog. James Gunn Superman movie 2000.
I mean, hell, since we're promoting, I may as well promote Huel has sponsored me now, but no, they haven't.
Yeah,
you might as well call it a James Gunn production company at this rate. Fucking
and Nicholas Hoult. Hold on, real quick. Nicholas Hoult, Beast himself, was a great Lex Luthor. Way better than Jesse Eisenberg. Way better. Way better.
Well, there's not much competition there.
Bootleg Riddler.
Yeah,
I think that one scene that he has, 1A, just him keeps on saying 1A. I think that beats all of the other Lex Luthor stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just him repeating 1A, 1A.
Yeah.
Well, you can feel the hate in the acting. You're fucking. You can feel it.
They started calling him the D1 hater of the century.
I mean, think about it, dude. Like Nicholas Hoult has tried out for Batman, he tried out for Superman, and like he didn't get any of those roles. So it was perfectly that he ended up being Lex Luthor or whatever. So now it's the ultimate villain arc, as they say.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I do have a question for you, Danny, as well, because
go ahead.
I remember us talking about the fact that like there wasn't again, there's never been a bad Superman.
Yeah.
Like somehow, some way. There's been some questionable Batman people along the years. But we haven't really got a high bar for Lex Luthor either, in my opinion. We've got the original one. He was good. And then we've got Smallville one, which in my opinion was the best.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Rosenbaum. So where does Nicholas Hoult? Because to me, one more movie, and I think Nicholas Hoult may be the best out of all three.
So okay, I mean,
where's he back for you?
So I can't forget about Lex Luthor, old boy that played Abraham in Walking Dead. Like he did a tremendous. Yeah, he did a great Lex Luthor was Superman and Lois. So like he's up in my top 5. And you can't forget about the GOAT Clancy Brown, animation version of Lex Luthor. With this one, I'll put him at number. I'll put him at number 4 or whatever. Like number 4 or whatever. Like he's there. Like he has to work it. Yeah, like he has to work his way up a little bit more.
What's your top 4? What's your current ranking?
So right now, Michael Rosenbaum number 1. Then you got Clancy Brown number 2. Number 3, guy that played Abraham, like because he was just so brutal or whatever. Then Nicholas Hoult, and then trying to think of and then old boy that did the one that passed away for 1978 Superman. Like I put him at.
That's what's great about this movie as well is that I feel like it was, as much as Nicholas Hoult was never a bad beast in X-Men, and as much as how do you pronounce his name? Edi? He was never a bad Darwin in First Class. This was a great redemption piece for them as performers. Like Nicholas Hoult was acting his fucking bollocks off, and Mr. Terrific stole the show. So I was so happy. Like take that First Class. Like I love First Class, but that movie when it kills Darwin off is one of the most
that was so stupid
I've ever seen in any superhero film ever. I hated it. I was like, this. Why? The one guy who can adapt to anything.
The X-Men that can't die.
Like you just say you're implementing the Walking Dead policy, T-Dog style. You can't have more than one. That's basically what that is. Yeah. So I'm glad that they got a chance to shine there and do those little things.
And also, you know what? I didn't mind Crypto. I think Crypto was awesome. I didn't have a problem with them. Like surprisingly, like they didn't overuse Crypto. He was like, he did like they needed him when they needed him. So he wasn't like everywhere.
I mean, I feel like for me, they could have toned it down in a couple of places. Like I think,
For me, there's only 2 scenes that's the issue. It's the crash out scene and when he gets out of the pocket universe. They're the only 2 there. Apart from that, it was all right.
I think the 2 scenes for me, what I would have changed for Crypto is the reunion scene. I wanted that to have just a bit more emotion. Like I was like, this is Crypto. It's Superman's best friend. And then at the end of the movie, he just fucks off with Supergirl. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, about this Supergirl thing, I did not like.
The other scene I would have changed as well is the
I did not like this Supergirl scene at all.
The bit where Nicholas Hoult is acting his bollocks off, and then Crypto just interrupts him. I'm like that.
Yeah, crushing it.
That was
not there. Not there.
Where he just starts beating his ass.
Like
that
would have been the best scene in the movie if you hadn't fucking put him in there. But
in all of pop culture, and they just took a shit right all over it. I was like,
it's a James Gunn standard. Sorry,
I thought that was just funny. It was just right there. Like I already knew what was finna happen when because
I think they should have let that one play out. Though. That's what they needed.
I know my boy. Yeah, you already knew, but as far as the Supergirl scene, like calling Superman a bitch, what the hell? Nah, man. I can't let that fly. I can't let that fly.
I'm not really.
I don't like that.
I've never really.
I'm not feeling the drunken Supergirl like. I ain't feeling the drunken Supergirl like Girls Gone Wild.
They're basing it off of
Woman
of Tomorrow. That's why that she's like drunk partying. It's like coping mechanism that they'll probably dive into in the next.
I have not read the comic book or whatever, but let's just say like I don't know if I'll go pay full price for this movie. Like when do I ever do, right?
When do you ever anyway?
Ho ho yo ho.
Let me. James Norton died for us.
Completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant.
I'm sorry, I had to do it, man.
It's a Danny Watkins standard.
Of course.
That quote's just going to be so overused now. It's going to lose all meaning.
It's perfect though. Like we can't go one stream without. No, because it's going to. Oh, I'll just say it. It's on my mind. Cyclops.
I wasn't going to bring him up, but you know.
Well, you're the only one that was going to bring it up anyway, but you know, we move.
I'm not going to bring it up like until he probably mentions Cyclops. So you know, what else do you want me to do? Like, you know.
I respectfully disagree. Now, I do want to ask. And I know RJ has some thoughts about it as well. In terms of this merger that may not happen, where do we stand on this? Like Kevin, Steph, Evan, Danny, where do we stand?
I guess I'll go first if that's cool.
Go first.
I'm very 50-50 on it. I think for me, it depends on execution, because on one hand, them just reusing Robert Pattinson kind of just makes sense, because then that saves you the trouble of going out, finding another Batman. And also, the mainstream audience is not very bright. I mean, there's people who don't know the difference between the different Robins.
That's legitimate.
So, convenience-wise, it makes sense. At the same time, you're going to have to really sell me if that's the way you go. Because according to this universe, Metahuman's been around for 300 years. You could really expect me to believe that in 10 years this man has been active, Metahumans have not shown up. I don't know if I buy that. I don't
buy it.
And Matt Reeves it's stated that Matt Reeves is going for like a grounded like setting. I just feel like it could be a bit jarring jumping from grounded Batman all the way to fantastical Batman. I think it also depends like how they do it. Like maybe they'll like build it up slowly. And I think it just depends, like, are they going to go with the original plan to Brave and the Bold? Or are they going to change it up? Because, they announced that, like, 4 years ago? And, plans eventually change. So it really depends. I think it just depends on execution, because
Tanner needs to be Robin.
Yeah,
forgetting
I
that.
agree with that.
The day that they announced Tanner as Robin, I'm doing a live stream, and I'm going, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm very 50-50. Like, for me, I'd be okay with they use Robert, but I'm also be okay if they got somebody new. I think it ultimately depends on execution for me personally.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What it comes down to is that we're going back to again. It's James Gunn. He's like the center of it, because James Gunn glazes Matt Reeves in interviews. I mean, he doesn't stop talking about him, first of all. Because Matt Reeves is above James Gunn. And when you look at what Matt Reeves is doing, James Gunn doesn't fit in with that. But what Matt Reeves can do could fit in with James Gunn, because James Gunn's not going to change. That's the issue. Matt Reeves can adopt some things and fit in with James.
Standard.
And if Robin is in this film, and the rumors are true, they're not going to have two Robins. Or whatever James Gunn wants to. He doesn't even know, probably. So what does it comes down to what James Gunn wants and what his ego's saying? Because
I mean,
he can either have his own Batman. He can either have his own Batman and say, "Oh, I found the Batman," blah 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 blah, and make it the campy stuff, which he'll probably do because you can't get away from comedy. Or you can go with Matt Reeves' Batman or Robert Pattinson and really go for it.
I mean, this is the thing as well, is like you need Batman and Superman to be contrasting to each other. You can't have Batman be too camp. you need him to be some kind of grit, because then it makes it funnier when they do go camp, because it's like, oh, okay, that's what you do. Oh, well, that's what you do. I can't believe I'm saying this, but with Arrow and Flash in the first crossover that they did, Barry is interrogating someone, and then Oliver Queen just comes along and fucking shoots an arrow at him. He just shoots an arrow in him. Just stuff like that. That's how Batman would do it. Superman's like, no, we need to be diplomatic. We need to talk about it. So it's just merging those styles so where they complement each other. Now, I do feel like we've talked about this before. The one thing they can do is, if they are going to merge, then what you need to do a time jump.
That's the only way that will make sense.
If they bring in Robin, that's what the plan will be. I think
you keep part 2, like Batman part 2, after part 1. That's fine. Bring in Robin. Part 2. You do part 3. That's fine. You can leave that trilogy as its own thing. But for as long as the trilogy is getting told, other stories involving Matt Reeves as Batman there's a time jump. There's multiple Robins. Because if you're going to bring Damian Wayne in straight away, I don't like this trend of skipping over Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. I don't like it.
I'm just gonna. I've been saying this for
they need to be in universe.
Yeah,
and we've already been robbed of Dick Grayson for so long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been literally in Batflix universe. He didn't even show up. Apparently, he was the one that was killed. It wasn't.
They killed Dick Grayson off screen. Thank you, Zack Snyder.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Brilliant
that
filmmaking.
Makes no
Brilliant.
sense. You have to have. You have to have Dick Grayson be the first Robin, so that you can later have Nightwing.
I said this plenty of times to these boys. Like, me personally, I don't think Robin's gonna be the Matt Reeves universe or whatever. Like, I just don't see it, because I think it's, first of all, it's too early in Batman's career to do it or whatever. Like, because usually
the only way to do it is with a time jump.
Yeah, with Dick Grayson, usually Robin comes around like
year 6.
Before Crisis, it's year 3 or year 4.
Yeah,
but I think some of the rumors were it's going to be Dark Victory, because they're bringing Harvey Dent in, and the rumors of Robin coming in. So that's what the rumors were the other day. I don't know if that's true or not. But
I think.
Well, of course, with everything you take a grain with salt. But I'm just saying, if this is year 2 and you're like. And mind you, you can change it up a little bit. Like, I'm always open to the change or whatever. It's just me personally, I just don't see it and everything. Like, I don't see it yet or whatever. But as far as this,
I have to earn it, though.
Robert Pattinson merger, I already told these boys, it's the Batman Fantastical. Because if it ain't fantastical, I really just don't give a shit. I do. Yeah. I respect grounded Batman, but I've seen it way too many times. You're just a different shade of paint.
They always seem to be the better Batman films.
But I think to your point, though, I think to extend an olive branch, what I want to clarify, because we
need Batman the animated series Batman. We need to stop.
Yeah, so you don't want Adam West running through with a fucking bomb and throw it. You don't want that shit, right?
What Batman?
He wants something in the middle.
That's the point. Like, that's what I keep on saying. Because the thing, Batman the animated series did it just correctly. Because the thing is, with that series,
great series,
you had
one of the greatest series.
You had the camp Batman, you had the gothic Batman, you had the serious Batman, you had the psychological Batman, you had the supernatural Batman, all put into one. That's 5 different people. None of the live actions work. Yeah, it made it work. None of the live actions, despite how much you like each one of them or whatever, all of them got at least one of those or whatever. You never got all into one. That's what I'm looking for or whatever. That's what we need on the big screen or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if you are doing grounded Batman, you are holding him back way too much, man. I
agree.
You are holding Batman way back or whatever, because Batman. Literally,
especially in a shared universe, because you want him to. If you're going to really go up against these,
you got to tell me that Robert Pattinson is going to take on Superman, dog. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
The only way to do that is you have to do a time jump and give him a power buff. That's
the only way. Because if you watch Creature Commandos, Batman is jacked. He's huge or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my point. Matt Reeves will adapt if he does it. That's the big difference. He will change what he wants to do.
It's just awkward timing because I think if you look at all the fan art, David Corenswet and Robert Pattinson, they look good together. They look really good.
Yeah, so I don't even mind if Robert Pattinson is the Batman.
I really feel like
fantastical. That's it. Give me,
and to your point, I really feel like James Gunn is basically buying time. Now I can't prove this, but I feel like James is basically buying time. He's buying time to test the waters, to see what people are saying, and the consensus has put them together. So that in my mind, for me, although they've said it's not happening, whatever. There was also a time RDJ said he would never come back. Chris Evans would never come back. I mean, come on.
You throw enough money in front of somebody. They always.
I mean, Ralph Macchio with Karate Kid Legends. So also with that, I do feel like the other thing they're doing is they're trying to formulate a plan on how they can make it work. And I don't think they need to reboot anything.
And Matt Reeves got to get paid, man.
They just need to establish, and this is what we've all said, is that the Matt Reeves, no, not that. The Matt Reeves trilogy is essentially it's set way before, like it's set way before Superman. It's way before everything. Timeline wise, it's long ago.
Yeah,
and then whenever it's a Batman solo venture, it's part of. Oh my god. It's part of the solo venture. Ignore the camera. It's part of the solo venture where Batman is his own thing. He's doing his own thing in the trilogy. And then when it's part of the shared universe, then they go more fantastic.
Yeah. But this is what I love. This is what I love. What James Gunn said, because like he even said that he didn't even want the campy Batman. Now he says he likes Batmite.
He doesn't answer any questions. He answers everything, but doesn't give a straight answer. So nobody really knows.
Of course, that's what you're supposed to do. Like if I'm in charge of a studio, why would I show you my hand? Anyway, like I was saying, like you want
to see a plan.
You would like, why would you show you the plan? Batman doesn't even show us contingency
plan. Well, I want to see a plan. I want to see what he's trying to do because I don't want to fucking see him. If you go into a business like this I want to see a plan. I want to see what he's got planned for the next 10 years. It might not work out.
The man already.
He keeps changing his mind. He keeps making all these films he hasn't even announced.
Things
make
your
mind up.
Yeah, plans do change.
Plans do change. That's the way.
Oh, I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying he has changed his mind so many times already. I'm just saying.
It is the movie. We established this last stream. Anyway. It's like Captain Cold.
No, I'm just making the point that James Gunn has changed his mind so many times, saying, "No, we're not going to greenlight projects without." He's greenlighting so many projects without a script. That's exactly what he said he wasn't going to do 3 years ago. I mean,
it's funny.
I'm not ranting on James Gunn. I'm just saying what he's done. Carry on.
I get what you're saying, Evan.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is like, obviously, he's like hearing what the fans are saying about what type of Batman that they want to see or whatever. Like, I mean, like he literally just said like, okay, I got a Batman writer. I understand how important this guy is. I understand how important Batman is to the DC universe. I'm not just gonna have him show up out of nowhere or whatever. We gotta make sure he's gonna be useful or whatever. So
no, of course,
that's all I wanted to hear. Like, okay, that's some of my checklists. I just need to watch the movie at the end of the day.
Well, I think me and you can both agree as well. Yeah. That, the fact that it was even being mentioned, and I remember us talking about this a year ago, the fact that it was even mentioned they were going to do a shared universe, they were going to do Justice League characters with no Batman is one of the single most dumbest idea. I said it. It's like having a King stream without me.
It's like... I mean, it just happened a couple of seconds ago. Not playing with you, dog.
Yeah, you did. I set you up for that, and you took it. I gave you the layup, and you took it. You didn't have to. You had to do it, didn't you? You had to do it.
Yeah.
Everyone, get the fuck out of here.
Like overall,
we chat to this man here.
Oh God.
A good play. Well played. Well played.
It is what it is. Yeah,
it is what it is.
Anyway, like I was saying, we understand how important and integral the Batman is to this universe or whatever. So, without let's be honest, without Batman, no one's not going to care about this universe. That's the cold hard fact.
The thing is, Matt Reeves is going to have a lot of control.
Oh shit.
Will James Gunn ego let that happen? No. So that's a big issue because I have my reservations on James Gunn writing Batman, as does most
That's
people.
fair.
Maybe not Danny.
Listen, that's fine.
This
My
is the
thing
same
is
guy
this:
that inserts himself into promotion.
I think that deserves a
every
clip.
director has an ego. That's
No,
just
I see
what I'm saying.
Superman, and I think if you even write Batman like that, we're gonna have some issues. But that's further down the line. That depends on what he does. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, but then once again, like the tones can change and shit. So
very valid. Fair enough. I think it all comes down to the fact of like, and I think Kevin, you brought this up before, that more than likely they will merge the two of them. It's just the execution, and that's what they have to.
That's the one thing I'm like
because
worried about.
The thing is, even if they let Matt Reeves fulfill his vision, I just want them to handle Robert Pattinson's Batman with care because he's not fantastical and whatever, but he's so unique. Like I like it. If it's sort of called sequelitis. The more you do something, the more chance you have to fuck shit up. And I just want them to be careful with it. Like I want them to get to a place where it's like I don't want Batman to be a character where they've done the trilogy, they've done the Reeves trilogy, and they go, okay, his trilogy's done. Whatever we do with Batman is just Batman. Like I don't want him to be relegated to just being the Iron Man. You know what I mean? Like he's had his trilogy, now he's just appearing in every.
You want him to be like characterized right.
I'm like I said,
you can character up in this.
If Robert Pattinson comes to the DCU, I don't care. I just need him like taking on a Clayface monster and a killer crocodile and a crazy named Bane. That's all I want in everything. Like give it to me. That's it. However, like I'm tired of him taking on like street level
the Cobra Kai.
Like we're holding him back, okay? He has too much potential. Like he's Batman. Like I want us to go back. You know what?
I suppose that's why the Dark Knight and the Batman are two of the best Batman films because they got grounded.
I'm not even arguing that. What I'm trying to say is this: imagine you get that. And like you got Batman taking on armies of people by himself because you know why? I'm the goddamn Batman. That's what I want to hear. That's
because I'm Batman.
Because I'm Batman. Like that people. I know a lot of people hate that Batman fanboy thing going on, but that's what we need. Like you're doing him a disservice, man. Like let's go all the way with it, man. Like
I mean, let's go all in. Let's go all in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about prep time. I could kill the Justice League at any time type of.
I mean, I think one of everyone's favorite clips is from Justice League, the animated show, where it's like, "You want me to do what?"
What?
That's like the funniest scene in that entire show.
He's like, "I don't have to
do anything." Dumbest plan I've ever heard. I'm a part-timer.
What are the chances? I'm gonna have a little look online, see if there's been some discussion about it of Matt Reeves. Batman.
If you go on Twitter, all you see is James Gunn glazing.
Even if like going back to what we were talking about, like the Robin stuff, you got to think about it. Have you guys ever played the Arkham Origins?
Yes.
Like Robert,
great games.
Exactly.
Yes.
Robert Pattinson is basically Origins Batman as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
So bringing Robin on this early would do him a disservice because he's not old. He's not like. His body's on a decline, like it's not. He's in his not prime, but he's gonna enter his prime.
Yeah,
he's not even.
And it's the last thing he needs to worry about is a little kid.
Oh, Oreo in here now.
What's up, man?
Oh snap! It's Cody.
Oreo.
Oh snap, Cody. What's going on?
Reverse Cody.
But yeah, no, just before we leapfrog into some more like some Spidey stuff with you guys, I agree. And I carry on, Steph, with what you were saying. Also, Steph, that's I haven't introduced you. That's Danny. And there's Cody.
What's up, brother? Danny. Good to put a face to the name.
Oh, and Evan as well. There you go.
Evan.
Hold on real quick. Steph, I noticed on your page, bro, you're going to Endicott College.
Yeah. Yep.
So a little funny story here. So when I was in college, I went to Riviera University and I played basketball there. And we played you guys, and you guys would always kick our asses. So
what's crazy is that I tried out for the Riviera University team.
I'm glad you didn't go there because you would have got a lot of playing time, but the teams always suck.
Ass.
Yeah, they're not the best.
They ain't got it. But congrats on Endicott, bro. It's a beautiful campus.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, look at these little connections that we build here.
This is amazing.
I gotta say, I love the setup that we all have right here. Let's just walk through it real quick, and then we'll round off. Cody's
Merry
got this
Christmas.
amazing setup. Happy Christmas,
Oh,
everyone.
why? That was up in February, man.
We've got the Evan standard British house. We've got Kevin that's got a mixture of like Cobra Kai and
what? Rule Britannia.
And we've got Danny that's got, everything in the kitchen sink and basic. So
mine's I have all my Spider-Man posters over here.
I mean, I will also
say my stuff's on the other side, but
Spider-Man stuff as well, because I know we were talking a little bit about that last week.
Right there.
I'll let you round that. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, Danny's showing his stuff.
Physical media, baby.
God damn.
Yep.
Hang on. I think these are better. There we go.
Oh, nice guy frame.
Yes.
Solid.
Yes, that's way better. Prefer that.
And I got the sword.
Since we're taking things out, I feel like it's only fair.
You guys
fair.
Courtesy of Cody,
Hello there.
the greatest photo of all time.
Nice.
I mean, look, you know what? Hold on a minute. I'm sorry, boys. I'm kicking you all out. I'm kicking myself out. We're all going now. Hang on. Hang on.
What up, Evan?
Hey, it's the two that never get on. Perfect.
Yeah. He's annoying fuck sometimes, but I deal with it.
Hey, well, at least we have the same views.
Yeah.
YMCA.
Oh, Gian would love that.
Gian would love
poster.
That. Yep.
Oh Lord.
This is signed by Yuri Lowenthal.
Oh, the goat. That's my goat right there.
That's Cody's favorite.
That's my opportunity to leapfrog into some Spider-Man discussion. Carry on. Revel in it.
I don't even know where to start, man. We got some set photos. I'm excited for Brand New Day.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm excited, man.
Glorious.
I
remember seeing earlier
it's going to be the truest version of Spider-Man I think we've ever seen.
They want you to forget about Fantastic Four, so good job, Spider-Man. I had to throw that shit in.
I like Fantastic Four, but that I'm fine with Spider-Man.
They making you forget about that. They said we're popping the box, focus on Spider-Man.
Make sure you subscribe to the Peter and Miles podcast, hosted by this beautiful man here, one half of the Peter and Miles co-founders, RJ being the other. Hey, listen, what's life without a Peter and Miles? Even I've got a Peter and Miles. Like we all need a Peter and Miles in our life. It's just a great dynamic. But no, I'm genuinely looking forward to the movie. I'm so glad. I was saying this earlier on as well, that I don't mind if there's a load of characters in the film, like Tombstone or whatever, because they're going to be minuscule. It's just to establish lore, build the world out a little bit. It's not going to subtract anything from Scorpion, especially, who will be the main threat of the film. And I think this film will definitely lay up the Sinister Six to be the next one.
Yeah,
you can even have like Spider-Man PS4. Like there's different gangs, so you have like Sable, you have the guys that broke out from the raft. You have the demons. Like you can have, and since Mr. Negative is in the movie, apparently, you can even have the demons come in and break off into different districts of New York.
Yeah, different factions.
Yeah. Exactly.
This man knows. This man knows.
Yeah.
I can even after all these years, I just know.
Yeah.
Are you a Nolan fan, Steph, by any chance?
Huh?
Do you watch Christopher Nolan?
You're a Nolan fan.
Absolutely. My favorite director.
Right, you're my favorite now. Perfect.
That's my favorite director. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Series, you have Oppenheimer. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Perfect.
I love this man so much. Let him know.
Perfect.
Man,
hell yeah, man.
Let's raise a toast to my boy in the comments section. Let's just raise a toast. Let's raise a toast. Hey, if everyone's got a drink, I'm sponsored by Huel, so there you go. We're gonna raise a toast. Evan, Danny.
I've got a butterbeer, but I really can't be asked to get it.
Okay, there you go.
Sorry.
There you go. That'll do. We'll just pretend. There you go. Throw it up. But yeah, no, like I was saying before, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good, and it's just nice to looking at the set photos earlier on. It just looks like a combination of all the best elements of everything that has been good about Spider-Man for the past 20 years. Whether it be the suit, whether it be let's just say it, the aura, whatever you want to call it. It's just been really good. I'm trying to get this.
Miguel's aura.
Well, he does, but that's irrelevant.
Show's over.
That's irrelevant to the discussion. The show's over.
Doesn't affect my life.
It's irrelevant.
Get a job.
As me and Steph are trying to establish, both of them are the G's. But anyway, look at how happy this man looks. This is the look of a man that's like, you know what? I fucking won. Like
did you see the day one video that he posted? Like he looks so happy just going up to Destin.
He's winning in all aspects, man.
Yeah, he is. He really is. That boy's eating
finally,
good, man.
We ain't gonna get no more Iron Boy Jr. We finally get him in the Spider-Man suit. It's finally time and everything. Like I will maybe
look at my goat. You're the goat. Get in here. Fucking
come on, man.
Spider-Man time.
Get him in
Let's
here.
go. It's not a Kings of Pop Culture cookout if you're not in.
I can't wait for this film.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I actually gave Tom Holland Spider-Man some props in one of my videos. I said this that this.
Can we hold the newspaper headlines?
Wow!
Shut up. This movie,
you got it
right here. You got it. This movie right here. I mean, James Gunn. It's not sponsored by James Gunn, Superman, but this is like Sony versus Spider-Man thing going on because the MCU is irrelevant. But what Sony Spider-Man right here, this guy right here, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Will probably be the only superhero movie that's going to make $1 billion. I'm calling it right now. I think this is going to be $1 billion film, people. Like, by the way it's going, you got the Punisher. You finally got the salvaged Hulk. He got his nuts back. It's about time and everything. Like, none of that smart Hulk like cook stuff right there. It's like we finally got an actual Hulk. And we got John Bertholdt as the Punisher. So
you know what I love, Danny, is the other day I saw an article that said, "Oh my God, Phase 5 has officially ended." I'm like, motherfucker, it didn't even start.
Yeah, right.
Man,
that's what happens when you don't plan out.
What's Phase 5?
The MCU is officially dead. Okay, it's officially dead. Like when Fantastic got a 66% drop off rate, that thing I did the eulogy. It's over. Like it's no longer a walking corpse. Okay, like right now we got to give credit where credit's due. Like Sony's actually making some big moves right now. Like you got the Spider-Man thing, you got K-pop Demon Hunters that's killing it. Like on Netflix, on music.
I do. I mean, how you reacted to that with a nice little viral video that was pretty funny to watch, you know?
Oh yeah, the Soda Pop
Man.
He's been in those gummies, bro.
I do want to ask this question.
Them up.
I do want to ask this question of all of you guys, though, as well, of course, because obviously Sony will still have a role to play in this. They'll definitely want to establish the larger lore. Do you see a world? Now, obviously, I would save this for you could introduce this character in Sinister Six as a minor role and have him evolve into something in the sixth film. Do you think it's possible and again, we talked about this with the Batman and him being young and early on. This is still a young Spider-Man. Do you still see them introducing Miles in any way, shape, or form, or just
we know Danny's answer?
I think it's still too soon, but it's way too soon. I think there'll be a name drop. There'll be a name
my answer,
drop.
Cody?
It's too soon, but we already know that.
And the deleted
Aaron Davis. Exactly. You already know that. I think Aaron Davis, right? That's his name. The Prowler.
Yeah.
He's it's already in the universe. It's out in the air. So with that being said, I think that there's definitely a possibility in the near future. I would not say in this movie, definitely not in this movie, not even in the next or the next, but probably at the end of his trilogy. I
agree with Steph. I think it's more than likely going to be at the end of the trilogy. I think you'll have a name drop in this one. You may have his dad in it, and then it will set him up in the fifth or the sixth one to enter. But he won't have any hint of getting powers till the sixth film or something. Because I guarantee you, one of the things that Tom probably told them is, look, we love Toby and Andrew to death, but he probably said, can you fuck off with putting other people in my movie and let me have my damn shine myself?
It's probably never going to happen.
Like in the nicest way possible. Like, yes, Hulk and Punisher are in it, but I don't want them in a Tony Stark role or a Doctor Strange role. Just have them in it. Like, I want Tom to be 10 toes down on his own. And what I'm looking forward to
That's
mostly,
what I've been saying.
I feel like based upon the reports and what is coming out about this movie, set photos and all, it's going to be a combination of every single, like all the best elements of every Spider-Man we've had over the years, whether it's Toby, Andrew, Tom, Yuri, whoever, the spectacular Spider-Man series that shouldn't have been cancelled. Whatever it is, even the 90s Spider-Man. And it's a very much given point that when Doomsday and Secret Wars comes around, Peter's going to get the black suit. Just, it's going to happen. That's how they'll bring Venom back and whatever. But there you go. I'll hold it up again, Kevin. There you go.
Spider-Man is going to be the reason why Secret Wars and Doomsday people will actually go watch it. It's not because of the other people.
That's sick.
Yes, sir.
That's
baby.
amazing.
Nice.
You can also with like going back to your point, Jacob. You can even have like something similar to a Spider-Man PS4 mission. You remember that mission where it was him, it was Miles' dad, and then it was
Peter. I would love
to have something similar to that.
Where they establish that like
exactly.
I think this would actually be the best movie to do that in. Like, you don't have Miles in it, but you can have his dad in it. And with the theme of this movie being anger and rage and just resentment, maybe despite him having no father figures, no family, nothing, maybe he finds solace in, Jefferson Davis. Maybe he finds something. They go on their, like in the game, they go on their mission together, and then he just finds a friend. Yeah.
And then
he's gonna be lonely. He has no one. Like,
even
no one.
In Daredevil, you can have like an Easter egg in Daredevil Born Again season 2, where once he defeats Wilson Fisk, or even if that's not even in season 2, whatever season he defeats Wilson Fisk in, you can bring in Rio as mayor, like they did in Spider-Man PS4, in the second game.
That's a good shout. That's a really good shout, just to expand that lore, make it organic.
Exactly.
And I feel like as well, the other element that they may play into is the opportunity to bring in other characters. Now you've got Ned and MJ out of the picture. You can bring in Gwen, you can bring in Felicia Hardy, you can bring Harry Osborn. I think there is no better time than right now. Bring them in right now. Because more than likely, someone asked this earlier on at the start of the stream, and I'm curious to hear what you guys will have to say about it, that once Doomsday and Secret Wars are done, I think MJ's memory will be restored. Yeah. I think because it will be a soft reboot of the whole MCU by that point. So they'll basically undo everything. And I think she'll remember. Now, whatever the fate of Ned is and him being Hobgoblin, I know that was alluded to by people. They could go that route. If you introduce Harry Osborn, they 100% could go that route. But with MJ, they will definitely put them back together because for some reason, if Tom and Zendaya break up or they split, then I've lost all hope for any kind of connection. These two are so sweet together. They genuinely, they're all in all the same movies together, except Dune. They're in all the same movies together. I think it would be great to have them apart for a little bit. You put Tom in the role where he's like Andrew and TASM 2. He's just looking from afar. They don't really interact. They don't really talk. And then in the next Spider-Man solo outing, then they're back together. But in this film, you make mistakes when you're a bit resentful. You go play around a little bit. And for anyone who knows the Spider-Man character, we can all agree. Obviously, Matt Murdock is something else, but he gets around.
You got so much characters you can bring in. Like you got Betty Brant, you have Felicia Hardy, you have Liz.
Mockingbird.
But obviously you don't have Liz anymore. But you could even bring her back if you would want to.
Bring her fine ass back.
Yes, so much.
Cody wants her back.
Yeah,
I mean she could. I mean, also Sony doesn't understand jack shit about their own post-credit scenes because it's like, I'm going to put together a crew. We're going to catch the spider. You've completely Sony. Come here, let me chat to you. You've completely undone Vulture's character development. Anyway,
they could have had him back in this film, to be fair, but Sony have useless pricks.
Will play out,
so we move
as follows. Scorpion will be introduced. They'll set up the Sinister Six, and think about it. You've already got. I remember we said this last week, Steph, didn't we? So they've already got Scorpion. They've got Shocker. I'm the Shocker. I shock people. You've got him. You've got drawing a blank, Vulture, Mysterio. They've got enough to make the Sinister Six. So if you have Mr. Negative in there, you can make it work.
Wait, you have Mysterio? You still have Mysterio? I thought he died. He died, no?
I mean, they could always bring him back.
I think he lived.
I'm not
I
convinced
think
he
he
survived.
I think he lived. I think he's
They were
dead.
going to have him in No Way Home, so the plans are there.
Yeah. Okay.
No one's ever.
And the final-
no one
final
ever stays
member-
dead in comic books.
Yeah,
It
and the
just
final
never
member could be either the MCU's Earth version of either Doc Ock or Green Goblin.
Well, I feel like I was saying this to Jacob
get
literally
Anthony
last
Starr.
week. Not having a Brainiac, like the head of the snake there,
Yeah, they
will
need
do
someone.
them a disservice. Even
Yeah.
Green Goblin, he's smart, don't get me wrong. Norman Osborn's a scientist, but it's not like Doc Ock type leadership, you know? That's why you had Doc Ock in the games, you had him in the comics,
Yeah,
even
you
in
do need
Spectacular
the brains.
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
the head of the snake.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Goblin's
the head of
too
the
much of a
snake.
wild card.
I suppose unless they could play the they could like how again the Spider-Man PS4 game is so fucking good. How instead of Otto Octavius in that role, they have Vulture, and then it's like they play on that kind of connection. Maybe that's what leads to the Sinister Six's defeat, is that connection between the two of them. So maybe they could play that,
Oh, yeah, like
but they
Vulture
definitely do need a Brainiac in there.
Yeah.
They do need a Brainiac. They do need someone that's like, okay, here's all this cool tech. I'm the master of it, whatever.
Yeah.
Shocker needs to be given a massive buff. But the one scene I want to see more than anything is if Peter has that symbiote post Secret Wars just for a little bit. Just for
Chase you there to the earth.
I'm getting the clip.
back here, Shocker!
I'm getting the clip. I'm getting the clip.
Or even, you know what? It sounds crazy. It sounds nuts. But he's already been introduced in Homecoming. You can even have the Tinkerer be the leader.
Yeah, he was in Homecoming.
Yeah.
You can even have the Tinkerer be the leader, be the tech guy if you want, be the Brainiac. Because if you don't want to bring in Doc Ock and you want to have him alone, like they did in Spider-Man 2, I can understand that a little bit.
Just don't bring the TASM 2 on him.
No.
That's also
And
what
there
I
was a
think
rumor
the
about
case-
that yesterday, so you never know.
That's also what I think the case is in Brand New Day, because they're keeping the main villain a secret for a reason. And I feel like with Punisher, Hulk, and Spider-Man all fighting, someone's got to be orchestrating that behind the scenes. And I'm really curious to see who that
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Same.
No, I agree. It's got to be being manipulated from behind the strings. And I think a good way to explain Mysterio's absence is he's been working with them as well.
Yeah. Like he's
And
been
I think
buying
it's-
his
and
time.
that's why, because you'll need to earn it. It's like you went from trying to frame Peter Parker to all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck off. I'm gonna head out. You guys all right? I'm gonna head out. Yeah, sure. Like, you need to earn it. So him being on the sidelines and getting revenge and teaming up with the people, hell, you can introduce Kingpin that way. Maybe that's how you involve Kingpin, because Kingpin did assemble them. So it's like,
that is true.
but then you need to set up the
Yeah.
connection between those two for that to be earned. Though.
All
Yeah,
I'm just
'cause
gonna say is
in
Oh yes,
I don't
Noah.
want
He loved
Kingpin to be-
F1. Good man.
I don't
Great
want
film.
Kingpin to be a pussy. Please don't bring me the Kingpin off of Echo or any of that. Like, make Kingpin. That shit was ass, man. Ass. Not good.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I didn't watch Echo. I feel like we're at a point now with superhero content where you can pick and choose.
Hey, nobody never heard of it.
Yeah, they basically went the comics route with these TV shows being the tie-ins, and it just doesn't work in live action.
Did no one catch what Danny just did?
No, I didn't see.
No, Danny.
What did he say?
So basically, the character Echo, the Echo TV series, she has a thing with her hearing. Danny, what did you say a second ago?
Hey, nobody ever heard of it, and it didn't. It only had one leg to
I
stand
thought
on.
I was making the dad jokes.
Oh, man.
I shouldn't have laughed at that hard.
Well,
as
you know.
I did, but well. Oh, I mean, Savage Hulk would destroy him, but
Robbie
We
Lawrence.
finally got
current-
Hulk,
the
and
current
he
Hulk.
has his ball. He has his balls back.
Jacob, is that your spam account? Robbie Ross.
no, because I'm Jacob.
Oh, yeah, are they gonna have them fight like in that Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon?
You're actually gonna have Hulk and Spider-Man talk with each other, like, "Hey, big guy, you don't want to? You remember me, Spider-Man? Spider-Man, like
the context isn't there though. They didn't interact prior to this film. That's like my problem. If they do that scene from the comics of Hulk Banner doesn't remember, but Hulk does. Like it's a cool scene in the comics, but there's no build up in the film, in my opinion, at least.
No, I agree. Do you ever remember like how in the 90s show, how like whenever they had Blade, he had a lightsaber. When they had Punisher, he would shoot lasers.
Yeah, it was like it was a censorship thing. That's why they couldn't use the actual.
Like, what's going to be the way around that here? Because as I said, you can't have Punisher ripping eyes out.
We're not going to get him. Are you talking about we're getting the Blade? Because we damn sure ain't going to get that. That shit
wasn't Punisher beating the shit out of two people with a bat?
Oh yeah, I saw the filming of that. Yeah,
he was beating the shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
They're gonna push that rating hard.
I think.
Yeah, they're putting it's damn near rated R.
They're gonna push it really close with him because John Bernthal made it really clear. Like I need to be 100% Punisher, or else I'm not doing it.
They could like off screen it or something.
I mean, the thing is, the way to play it is you can still push the boundary with PG-13. You can just don't have him be so gory and graphic. You can still shoot people. There's war films that are PG-13, but
yeah, that's true.
But mixing the tone of two characters is going to be very interesting, especially because Spider-Man's usually lighthearted and fluffy. So I think the whole theme of this, especially because the Hulk has had the Hulk may be green, but his balls are bluer than a Smurf. Like there's no testosterone on that motherfucker at all. Like honestly.
I hate the MCU for ages ago.
I hate it. The best way to play it, right, with a character that like Spider-Man, who's supposed to be light and fluffy, if you have obviously albeit and trauma, and heartbreak and death, I think, I think the theme of this movie, this should be quite dark. You've got Hulk that should split. I think they should split Hulk and Bruce into two separate people. Split them apart.
That's bad for everybody. Are you crazy? Like if you have the Hulk without Bruce Banner?
I mean it happened in the comics.
No, it's happened.
I mean it happened, but you see what happened. It was not good for anybody.
I would do it. I would split them apart. Right? You have Punisher dealing with his demons. You have Peter Parker dealing with his. And it's just the theme of like, do you give in to that rage? And I think the reason they'll split Hulk apart is just because Secret Wars is around the corner.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
Like,
I think
because the reason why I say that they'll,
as much as I have my thoughts on Professor Hulk, you don't want to undo that character,
that development.
Yeah, unless they can find a way which he controls it.
Because you seen it, like I know you guys probably seen the animated movie like Thor versus Hulk, because like that's basically what it was or whatever. Like they split them apart or whatever. But like Bruce realized like it's bad for society if the Hulk is not controlled. I'm the only one that could do it, so I guess I gotta connect right back to him. So I think he'll probably split for a movie, but like I think that's a
I mean it's very much it's very it's very much they may not do it. They may just leave it as the same person. But
that's going to be some Hulk smashing action.
Or you can even have it. I also said this last week. You can even have
Hulk smash
where Mr. Negative just like
more like Hulk.
Professor Hulk. Part,
Yeah. Now,
sorry, Steph, I said something to Evan and now he's dying.
They split them up, but maybe when they merge back together,
that's funny.
When they merge back together, I think they could do something similar to Earth's Mightiest Heroes, where it's still Savage Hulk, but he can still like speak in like form sentences, but he's not like a brainiac.
Yeah,
could be.
Because I think that could be like a good balance. So you have intelligent Hulk, but he's not like he doesn't have like the brainiac side of manner. He could just like form sentences.
It's because I don't know if you guys had this, but while watching Captain America 4, man, I was just like, we're getting this Red Hulk. Where's Hulk? I miss Hulk. Where is he? Where is the geezer? Like, this is one of the Mount Rushmore people.
What happened? What happened to my boy?
Look,
what was the plan here? I'm very curious what the plan here is.
Captain America 4 was boo boo ass cheeks. That was.
I mean, they reshot that movie like 5 times. So that was bound to be bad.
It's like, and then you give me the moment where he has to talk down the whole. What are we doing here, man? Like, what are we doing? Like,
this ain't Naruto.
Same thing. Same thing with Thunderbolts. Same thing with Thunderbolts. We're just gonna hug out the villain, man. That's how we beat supervillains now. We gonna yo, bro, bro, hug, man. Like, let's go.
That's the wrong name now. It's the new Avengers.
Yeah.
My bad. New Avengers. Yeah, man, we're gonna hug it out, man. Like, hugs and kisses, baby. That's how we take out the villains, bro.
Speaking of hugs, go and hug this channel right here.
Yes,
appreciate it, boys.
Yeah,
I've liked it. I've liked every single video. Keep it up.
Thank you, Kev. You're the man, dog.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Get it sent. We'll probably round off in 10 because a good hour and a half stream is a good place to leave it. I suppose, like, Cody, since obviously you're a Spider-Man connoisseur in this mug. What is it like? What are the top 3 things you want to see most from this film? Like, what do you want to see? What's your takeaway from it? What do you want to when you watch this film? What do you want to leave with?
I would love to see I really want to see Peter. I mean, everybody seems to want to see Peter down on his luck and like straight up depressed. Yes, I want to see that, but to an extent, like I really want to see Spider-Man with the quips. I feel like we got a little taste of that in like Homecoming, but I'm ready to. I mean, it's like a 3-year time jump between No Way Home and this movie. I'm really ready to see Tom's Peter and Tom's Spider-Man really level up as a full-grown adult now and being on his own. So yes. I'm almost like not a full complete difference from No Way Home to this one where he's unrecognizable, but I do want to see a level of maturity for his character and also being a lot more into that comic book-esque, which from what we've seen from the set photos seems to be what we're getting, which is awesome. I'm also excited to see all of these villains that we've never seen be put to screen before.
Scorpion, I can't wait.
So I would say seeing like a down on his luck, a struggling Spider-Man struggling to find hope, and then eventually finds it again by the end of the movie. The quips, and then all of these new villains that we've not only seen like in the comic books or the games. I want to see them on the big screen. Those are my big 3 things that I'm looking forward to with this movie.
I think the long hair resembles that. Like you see like
Tom's the 80s and 90s era of Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. It just shows his level of maturity is going to change. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, and how far he's actually grown. I'm really happy for Tom Holland because he's got what I like to dub the George Lucas casting, which is when he casted the prequels, he got actors of a certain age, so as they matured, they would grow with the role. As you see with like Hayden and Ewan as the prequels like move along. So Tom Holland, he still has the baby face and he still looks young, but he doesn't look as green as he did when he showed up. He's like, I have homework. Now it's more like he's been through some shit, and every Spider-Man has gone through shit, whether it's Miles or Toby's Peter or Andrew's Peter, and they've all been through their shit. But this poor fucker has lost Uncle Ben, Tony, his aunt, Happy, his girlfriend, his best friend. It's like, man, and the essence of Spider-Man's character and why he is always, in my opinion, going to be the #1 hero of all time is just because I feel like he's the everyman. He is the one that every single guy can relate to. Obviously, can too, of course, but every guy can relate to. You're trying to find your way in life. You're trying to make something of yourself. You're trying to be a good person. You're trying to weigh this burden of responsibility, and that's what Stan Lee tried to represent with this character, especially every version and iteration of it. And I'm sure RJ will agree. And I think it's just nice to get. We've got to keep the duo together. We've got to keep the duo together. I think it's just nice to see that this version of that will go back to those roots of what made everyone love Spider-Man in the first place. Yeah. And for next week's stream, I'm going to set it up now because next week should be fun because I hope we're all going to be available, and maybe Gian will be as well, and Noah. Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, ranking the top 3 of like.
Oh boy!
Can I just save like the energy? Like
Go off. Yes, do it.
Just end it now.
This is literally how it goes. Wait. Are we doing iconic or just like popularity? What are we doing?
Well, I'll elaborate more on next week. It was a setup. It's called an Easter egg.
There's no debate needed.
For next week.
There is no debate needed.
Right, we'll deal with it. Right. Anyway, okay. Look, I'm running this back.
It's just somebody can't take being wrong, but that's in the world we live.
We'll deal with it next week. Okay, that's a next week.
Oh, but this guy right here. Oh yeah, you, Danny. I got something to say to you. Yeah, I heard you give credit to Tom Holland.
Nobody's scared of you. Nobody's scared of you.
It's just good business.
Nobody's scared of you. What's up?
Yeah, I heard. Is it snowing in Houston? You gave credit to Tom Holland. That's what's. Oh, I was like, wait, was that Danny? Danny said he gave credit to Tom Holland. Oh boy.
Yes,
right.
I gave credit to. He's not the Iron Boy Jr. anymore because he finally dropped his nuts. He got his hair on. His spidey balls have finally dropped. His finger tingle has straightened the hell up. It's like, but no. What I said was, since like most of these superhero movies are struggling right now at the box office, like
I need a beer.
Like Tom Holland Spider-Man, it should hit $1 billion. I think it's gonna hit $1 billion. However, I think it's gonna hit $1 billion.
Get comfortable. All right. Okay, guys, get comfortable. We could be here a minute. Carry on.
Oh shit. All right. Hold on.
Next week is going to be interesting.
I don't know what else to say.
Hey, no.
For fuck's sake. Fucking.
It's good,
Noah. Everybody. Let's just do the debate now.
Let's just do it now.
My favorite Jew person.
Jesus
What's up,
Christ.
man?
What the hell?
Well, there you go.
Is that a microphone on Danny Watkins?
Listen.
Never thought
I got my own thing.
He's got his Iron Boy Jr.
I was going to say your audio's coming in pretty clear, Danny.
Look at the
I'm impressed.
Of course, because I'm the fucking goat around this bitch. Anyway, like, what's up?
Well, no, that's
what's up, my favorite Jew? How you doing? Yes, hey, you can't.
Oreo everywhere.
Oh man,
it's everywhere. Also,
RJ,
no,
look like
how
you
is
just went
F1?
golf.
How is F1?
Work actually, but you know, I wish it was golfing.
Noah, how is F1?
It was great. It was great. Brad Pitt is the coolest dude ever.
He is coolest man on earth.
If they do anything with Black
I'll say this though, it looked too much. It looked too real. You know what I mean? Like it didn't look like a movie. Like, it looked.
You know the overshots of them, like when he was practicing in the beginning. That's where it looked real a lot. I agree with that.
It looked like an Apple made movie, which it was. But besides that, I thought it was great.
If you want to watch the best racing movie, watch Days of Thunder.
Fast and Furious. Oh,
which one?
Family.
The one you need Advil for.
Oh god, that was 9.
F1's better than this.
F9.
But no, like I mean, honestly, like I'm just it's as like I was saying before. I'm looking forward to where the Spider-Man's going, and I think we're all in agreement. It's just nice to get back to that grounded level shit again. And you know, I think this could potentially be one of the best Spider-Man movies out of the bunch.
And
Like,
hey, this is what brought us together. This is what brought the whole collective together. No Way Home hype.
Yeah, it did. It's come full circle.
Yeah.
Oh shit, life's good, but you're not a twat. But you know, it's come full circle. You know, with everything that
people need to get a job.
With everything that we're doing. And hey, I mean, we started this adventure, and obviously, you know, Steph, like I know you weren't with us at the time, but you know, Cobra Kai season 4, the Batman, No Way Home, the hype was just incredible. You know, it was just.
I was here just in the spirit.
You know, and even though Cobra Kai is said and done now, you know, to be here with like the Batman shining, Superman shining, Spider-Man shining, like Fantastic Four shining, it's just great to see. It's just so refreshing for once to actually enjoy.
You motherfucker.
It's so refreshing to actually. Oh god, it's so refreshing to actually see both of these be decent. Oh good lord. But fucking hell, like the minute you two arrived, then oh god,
I didn't do anything.
Wait, what?
Shaken, not stirred. But yeah, that's basically all I was saying.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shit, it's going to be an awkward silence. For fuck's sake.
Cody, really?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Someone say something. Shit, we're all just sitting here awkwardly staring into each other's eyes.
Street level Spider-Man. You love the
Sir Nolan
and his Superman next
ranking.
week.
What?
He wants to do it next week, like rank Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman.
It goes in that order, and I already know it goes in that order for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is how I rank it. As far
I
as
changed the order, but yeah, I agree.
That's how it goes with popularity. Iconic, it's different. Batman's.
Yeah, it would be a good discussion to have, but no, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good, and I just can't wait to see it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and I think it's just refreshing, you know, to be a superhero fan right now. Yeah, the films aren't doing so great at the box office and whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. But the actual content itself is redeemable. You know, it's enjoyable. A few things need changing in a few places. I'm not going to lie, but it's off to a decent start.
What they need is more director-driven films. I keep saying it every year. Director-driven films.
Yeah,
like Thunderbolts.
Like Matt Reeves.
At least you can actually enjoy seeing the Odyssey trailer. No, that has nothing to do with it. It was just for Evan.
They still haven't shown it in my theater.
Really? No, we just got blocked off by some arrogant people. Sorry. Jacob knows.
No, okay, like so when I went to go see Fantastic Four, they only showed Avatar.
Yeah,
really? And who's excited for that?
It's gonna make a lot of money, but I don't care. I'm not.
Honestly,
I went to see Fantastic Four. They show both. They show Avatar and the Odyssey.
I'm gonna see Weapons again tomorrow. They better show it again.
You know, I have a question, Danny. This K-pop movie that you watched, what was the dance thing that you were on about? It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Get that music on, please.
Oh yeah, that Instagram moment. What was Unk doing posting that?
Yeah, well, Danny,
how did Grams find the roof?
He froze. No,
he froze. Hey, man, listen. Hey, listen. Let me tell you something.
Oh boy,
that's the best. That's the best movie. That's
and
the best movie
here we go.
Movie. I ain't gonna lie. I watched that movie.
What the?
I watched that movie like 6 or 7 times already.
Dude, that's the Danny Watkins quality, I know.
Yeah.
120p.
That's
best of the year.
So Danny, it's like this. It's like that's how
a Fortnite dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like,
what? I mean,
he's been hitting those gummy bears, bro.
That's the whole dance.
I should recommend you guys go watch it. I don't know what else to say.
I'm genuinely asking. Like, is it just this? Is there any footwork or like what are we doing here?
No, hold on a minute, RJ. They stole that off of us.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, man. You just moving your shoulders up and down.
They stole that from us.
They stole that from us.
No.
It's a legit good movie, man. Like the music is good, the plot is good. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Like
we're not arguing that.
You can ask Kevin. Like Kevin watched it. Like
I'm really enjoying Noah's profile.
What a throwback edit.
Oh yeah, that's the dance.
I'll watch it. It's on the list. I'll watch it eventually.
Whoa, that's not throwback. That's a good one.
I'm not a big fan of that.
For sure. Yeah.
But
it's okay. You don't even got to be an anime guy or whatever. Like I wasn't even into the K-pop stuff or whatever. But like one of my friends kept on bugging me about it. I said like, okay, I'll watch it. Let me just watch it or whatever. And like I ended up enjoying it. It's really
isn't K-pop Korean?
Yeah, it's Korean.
Yeah.
You almost did it to me again, you motherfucker.
It ended up being. It's
coffee?
Really good.
Right as I'm drinking my damn water. Again.
Well, damn.
What's water? It's water.
So basically, people in the chat, for context,
water.
I played this specific clip right here.
Is there any more coffee?
That one.
And I didn't realize until I rewatched the stream, Cody was taking a sip of water and then he goes.
I remember that. That was funny.
I nearly drenched my mom's cat doing that.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, I mean, this is RJ's, OG ship right here.
Oh gosh, disgusting human being. There you go. That's better.
Don't do that.
That's better.
Brand new day leaked.
What?
Oh,
that shit. Evan, you got to bring back the compilations.
Yay. That's what we're gonna see in the movie.
Evan,
I've got a real job now,
Evan,
so I don't know.
No, Evan, can you bring back the compilations, please? Like,
Bring back the.
Make a compilation of
Evan. Interview Cheyenne again.
Oh God.
Yes. Yes.
I really
trust the king.
We don't trust the
Trust the king.
King was terrible.
Trust the king.
Yeah, go back to playing Cyborg, bro.
Trust the king, and you freaking. How you gonna call yourself a king? You bad.
I mean,
trash.
Harley, you need to cook.
Trash ass character. I'm sorry.
Oh, I disagree.
Trust the king. That's what I wanted to happen to King Ezekiel, bro.
Disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. Imagine Gene just arrives backstage now just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, the Jonas Brothers.
Darius, I'm going to play this for you.
Oh God, was that tonight? Oh, sorry.
Evan got some flashbacks there. You got some flashbacks with that.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm really asking.
Well,
so how's everybody's day?
Pretty good. You know,
it was good. Went to a cookout, so that was all right.
It's a brand new day.
Oh, we were invited.
Brand new day.
Wait, but you're white.
Oh. Cheers for that. I really, really appreciate it.
I think you meant to say you really enjoyed that.
Dang.
Really.
The meat was good.
What?
What?
Pause. No, wait. Pause.
No.
Pause.
In the way he said that.
I think it's time to end it right there.
Yeah, I agree. It is time.
Shit, but
Clip that right now. Yeah.
By your leave, Mr. Turner. By your leave.
says the one that said semen on stream.
I said
Evan.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
So you got
Get a real job.
Do you got it, Danny?
I think that's
You
the best
you
time to
got
end
it.
it. Everyone, thank you all for watching.
Thank
you all for watching.
Yeah.
Everyone give a massive toast to everyone's favorite talking Cobra Kai, Noah, whatever TCK films, whatever it's become. I'm just chatting shit to cycle through it. RJ, Tom Holland is the GOAT. You can't see it, but he's written it in his.
What?
He's written it in the description like a fanboy as usual.
I did.
We've got Cody here with the badass setup right here. We got
Merry Christmas.
Nice
Merry
victory
Christmas.
water right there. We got Evan, just being Evan. And then we've got Danny doing the shuffle or whatever.
It's not Christmas.
Why are you flicking everybody out?
Merry Christmas.
Fuck. And we've got Kevin expressing our excitement. And then,
Utter woke.
How is Tom Holland the GOAT if he's had 1.5 good movies?
next week should be fun.
Who's getting a fourth one though?
Oh Christ! What quality over quantity?
I would debate. The first three were barely his. It's like a.
I agree with him. I agree with him on that one. Okay, see you
right now.
Right
now, we're gonna end it.
Danny's enjoying it. He fucking did.
Let it burn.
I love it.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. Let it burn.
No,
you gotta
we'll start a new one.
No, because some people couldn't take losing.
We'll start a new one.
Hey, you said it, not me.
We'll start a new one. Let's play the outro, even though I don't like the music. I really don't like the outro.
What utter woke nonsense?
Cody, just everyone's.
Movie about a drunk blonde white woman is not beating the goat.
Liberals.